This is the legendary Quantum X-01 Mark V power armor found in the starport in the Galactic Zone. In order to gain access to it, you need 35 star cores. In this guide, I'm going to show you how to find every single one of them. We begin on the eastern entrance of the Galactic Zone. I want you to know exactly how you get to each and every one of these cores. Now, they are divided into two groups. 5 of them are scattered around Nuka world itself, and 30 are within the Galactic Zone, and within them in different locations. The main one you want to go to is Star Control. This is where the armor is kept, and you will need to put in every single one of the star cores in order to gain access to it. You'll even need to get the power activated from the power plant, so you can access one more on the roof using the Star Control mainframe. Now, our first one is on the body of Kendall here. Grab it, and we'll go fetch our second one. Take it right here, and it is round near a trash can. You can't open the expert lock gate. There's also a hidden cappy puzzle. If you're struggling to find one of them, I'll be doing a guide on them soon. Or just hop the fence. Either way, you want to run in here and get it off this trader. So, that's Star Core number 2. The third one is located up the stairs. You will need a bobby pin for this one and the ability to break into an advanced lock. I can assure by the time you reach this point, you should be able to gain access to that unless you're doing some mad gauntlet run. Now, it's found in this display case right here. Crack it open, and we can pick up our third one. As for the fourth, this may be the one that you are missing. You will need to use the elevator here, but the main power's out, and of course you will have to complete the final quest, power play, where you activate the power plant from one of the rival gangs. Now, once you do, you'll be able to take the lift up, and from there you can get the final star core right here. But back down to the ground level, let's head on and grab our next core. Take a left and run up this ramp. It's at the ArcJet G-Force, which is this tall structure here, and it's right at the top. So all you have to do is just waltz your way up the stairs, and you can get the star core. And the next one is actually just down at the base of it, which is pretty handy. So once you get to the top, we'll grab your next one. And then you're wanting to take this down. Now, if you press the button and then the circuit breaker, go. With the ride finished, you have arrived at your destination. Head straight across over to the splash zone, open the gate, and you can find another star core. They can be fidgety to add into the actual mainframe itself, so I'll be showing you where they all are as well. Walking down to the end here, we'll take a wee right and straight past the Robco Battle Zone. We'll be able to pick up our next one. It's just at the end of the spacewalk where you find all them automated turrets. Right here to the left. Now, with all that fetched, we can go into our first zone. We'll be entering the Robco Battle Zone first. Let's go. There are a total of 6 in the Robco Battle Zone, and you will need to be heavily armed in order to take on all of the robots. So, let's go grab the first one. Easy peasy, down into the store here, and it just sits right behind the counter. Now, that was an easy one. The rest, it's going to be a bit more involved. Robots will be attacking you at every corner, so we'll want to open this novice door and head straight up the stairs. Second door. We can grab ourselves 2 more star cores in this little office. Now, if we waltz our way back down and jump across here, you will have to take on some robots for 2 more into the right. But first, head to the basement. There'll be, again, more robots that you'll have to fight. And you'll be able to grab yourself this one. And when you go into the arena itself, you'll see 2 over here. Now, what's the catch? Well, when you go in, the door shuts, and you will have to take on several waves of robots. There are Galactrons, Novatrons, and then finally a Spacetron, or the Sentry Bot version. This is your final boss, the Space Sentry Obliterator. Pretty easy, just defeat them, and then head back on outside. Once outside the battle zone, we'll want to head on to the Interstellar Theater next. Easiest way to get to it is to just run up the spacewalk. Get a good jog going. Take a left. Jump on down. Don't worry about damage too much. And the theatre is just over here. It's slightly easier than the Robco Battle Zone. Inside, there are 4 star cores. The easiest one to pick up is straight down to the left, into the bathroom, and you can find it on the body of this dead traitor. Then you want to move into the main room where you can find the bartender, or the star tender, should I say, with another core. The easiest way to get to the one on the next floor, I will show you, is via this elevator or one we just passed there. But first, into the kitchen. Grab the pantry key. Open the door. And pick up another star core. So, the easiest elevator is this one. Just call it down. Take you up to the next level. There are an alternative elevator you can use just down the hallway. I prefer to use this one. Takes you straight into the room, and you can find the next star core, which turns off the projector. Once outside the theatre, take the orange ramp up. We're going to Vault-Tec Among the Stars, where we'll be able to pick up an additional load of star cores. Very hard to miss. Vault-Tec symbol in full view. The exit is below this, so be sure to climb the stairs first. There are a total of 6 found in Vault-Tec Among the Stars. Be sure to listen to the narrations, it's pretty awesome. So, in the first room, there's an expert lock door. Open her up, and we'll get ourselves the first star core. Be sure to pick up all of the space suits on the animatronics, as you will need them for the Hubologist quest line. And it's handy to grab them here whilst you're in the area. There's another one. Okay, follow on through the dungeon until you reach this room. You'll find basically all the star cores within this little area. First one's in the reactor room. Grab it. Run back, and there's another expert lock door to open. Crack her open, straight in, and you'll be able to get the Vault-Tec control room key. That'll be handy for later. And grab this star core. And our next one is into the bedroom. And another door to unlock. Inside this, all the star cores are beyond this door. And with the control room key, we have easy access. 1, 2, and 3. Bringing our total to 6. And if you need an alternative key, you can find it in here. So, best part about this is opening this door, and then this one, and that completes the dungeon. You can exit safely out. Once you're out, it's another little jog past the starport. Don't worry, we will be returning to it soon to get that gorgeous piece of power armor. Now, head this way, up the stairs, to Nuka Galaxy, where we'll get our next chunk of star cores. Inside, Nuka Galaxy has a total of 7 star cores for you to find, and there is a master lock door that you can open to get some a little faster, but you can get them at the end of the dungeon. As you can see, that's one of the ones you get at the very end. So we can ignore that entirely for now, go straight to the boarding area, and jump right across. For our first one, located in here, you'll find a few robots. Grab the core, and we'll bounce straight through this dungeon, easy peasy, into the next area. You might have to deal with some alien animatronics. It's quite a deadly dungeon in terms of the vast quantity of enemies. Jump down here, across, and you'll be met with a very long corridor with another star core for you. Now, from here you have the choice of somehow dropping down, not dying, using the real thing, or alternatively, you can walk along here and just take an elevator ride. Once you are safely at the bottom, take a left and continue through, where we'll get our next star core. Boom. This is where you'll find all the robots fighting the alien animatronics. They don't do much against each other, so you're going to have to take out the rest of them. storm by the colony war, and into the next section. And from this point, there's no shortcut other than you are going to have to take the stairs this time. So climb up it, and we'll continue through the ride here, taking out quite a substantial amount of Galactrons and Novatrons on your way. And they pack quite a punch. So be prepared with a lot of weapons, ammunition, and meds when pursuing this particular dungeon. So from here, you can head up the stairs for another Star Core. Then carry on through the ride using the rail as a little bit of a guide is quite useful. Beware all the laser turrets in this room. It can get a little overwhelming. Another staircase right to the top. Strangely enough, there is no Star Core there, although it looks like there should have been. But that's no matter to us. We are at the end of the ride, and it's here. You can pick up another easy one right over here. Grab the key, the employee key. It'll make this next bit easier. There we go. The master lock door that you seen earlier on can be just unlocked with the key now. Upstairs is another Star Core and another key if you somehow missed it. And then this was the one I said from earlier. So tell that Galactron to politely move, and we can get ourselves another Star Core right there. Boom. Now that concludes Nuka Galaxy. So the easiest way to get out from here is just drop back down through the door. Or alternatively, I mean, if you want to go the actual exit, go back into that room where we picked up the easy one beside that Mr. Handy. Up the staircase. And this is the alternative exit out of Nuka Galaxy. Right, the next 5 are not here. They are actually outside. So we have one over here in Dry Rock Gulch. So let's head straight over. And we'll be entering via the southern exit, or entrance, where you'll encounter the robot by Sheriff Hawk. Run by the ruined coaster. Take a sharp left here. You'll know you're in the right place when you're between all these concession stands. And then you can get yourself this Star Core. Okay, our next one is located over in the Nuka World Junkyard. Once at the junkyard, you'll want to head straight on into the barn. The one with the perfectly preserved pie that you can always get from this porta-diner. It's actually quite a wonderful sight, knowing it's guaranteed. Alright, that's not our main objective. We want another Star Core. We're getting so close to that quantum power armor, so let's keep on rolling. It is over here. And while you're here, grab the power distributor and the Scav magazine. Really awesome location for 3 easy things that you might need. Now, we're heading on to our next destination. These 2 are a little bit easier. We're actually heading back to Nuka Town, USA. One's in the market and one's just opposite the parlour in the Nuka-cade. Once you walk through the main entrance, head straight on over here to Shelby and just go left. You can pick up another Star Core. Now, let's go to Nuka-cade. And whilst you're outside of the parlour, you'll want to head towards Fizztop Mountain, take a left and boom, into the Nuka-cade, where all you have to do is head straight down, take a swing towards the employees only zone, and the Star Core is on top of the weapons workbench, so not the usual place anyone would ever look. Now, the last one to complete your collection can be found at the World of Refreshment, or the bottling plant. They're technically the same place, so we'll go through the World of Refreshment so we can easily get to it. Once you're outside the World of Refreshment, take a left and enter in. Once inside, the real fun begins. You'll have to fight your way through many Nuka Lurks and many Nuka Lurk hunters. But not to worry, if you're fast enough, you could just do a bit of a gauntlet run. Now, what you want to get to is the point of where you see the Nuka-Cola power armor. Now, we're not going to collect it, but it's a really good point of interest. when you're trying to get this last star core. There's the Nuka-Cola power armor. And all you're looking for is the hole in the wall. Walk straight through. Up the staircase. You don't even have to unlock anything. Down the stairs and just take a little jump. Jump again and boom. You've got the final star core. Now, what do we do now that we've got them all? Well, you want to exit out of this bottling plant, fight your way out, and then go back to the starport. We are back, and we've got all the cores. So, let me show you. There's pretty obvious places as to where you put them. So, just have a little look around, and it follows quite a consistent path around all the consoles. And things will light up and start flickering as you add them. I'll show you the 4 at the end that I always forget about. Well, I say I forget about. I'm left dumbfounded wondering where the last ones go. There are 35 of them that you have to put in after all. So you put all them in, and then you jump to the center consoles. There we go. Now, let's go over to the main frame. 35 installed. Display case access. Voila! I give to you Nuka-Cola Quantum power armor. It is extremely cool. Let me get it into the sunshine so you can actually appreciate what a beast this thing is. It's Mark 5 and it's good to go. And we can see here that it increases your AP refresh speed with all pieces equipped. So AP would not be something you would need to worry about. Neither would be taking any damage as you're running about with nearly 1770 damage resistance. Radiation, not a thing. Electric damage, it's just all not there. And you can even add a few mods to it if you want to make it even more OP. So, that is all 35 Star Cores. Thank you for watching.